problem, they be overbearing with it. You know what I mean? They extra with it, and so they end up doing some things that they might not have necessarily meant to do at the time, but at the end of the day, you know, that's what it ended up being, because they was overzealous. And then you got some black minority and probably some drug area like that, or some high crime area. And, you know, so they take it as an opportunity. They look at it as all blacks as a threat, especially in those type of areas, you know what I mean? So, you know, things like that end up happening. But then at the same time, you got some people, some of the cops, man, I know I'm from the streets, so you got some of the cops, they just man, I'm going to get me one. And they looking to get one. If not today, they looking for the first opportunity to try to get one, get a kill and cover it up. You know what I mean?
Just try to let them know really who the boss is. And, you know, it's unfortunate that these murders are happening, and then these, you know, this police are supposed to be, you know, here to protect us when they're completely doing 100% opposite. You know, white and black cops though. I saw a black cop, a video on Facebook. He had slammed this young black guy down because he thought he was smoking a blunt, but he was smoking a cigarette. And the cop like slammed him in, you know, in Brooklyn or whatever. But, you know.
Even people who ain't doing nothing wrong, black people who's not doing anything wrong, soon as you see the police, because everybody know the police might would beat you at any time or anything like that, you get paranoid. You start looking around like you got a car full of drugs and you ain't got nothing in the car. So you get paranoid around them. You know what I mean? Even my aunts and my uncles and stuff like that who don't never delved into nothing wrong.
Yeah. The
police get behind them. They get to start saying, "Oh." Getting straight, you know, getting on their P's and Q's as if they were doing something wrong, just not to have no interaction with the police. You know what I'm saying? So the police supposed to be serve and protect, but at the end of the day, because of the mistrust, we fear them.
So if cops have the power or the free will to do it, they're going to take advantage and use it.
That's what the problem is.
Exactly.
Power.
So I don't think it's a race issue. I think it's a police overstepping their boundaries, and I think it's really like a war on young people, to be honest, because everybody that is affected, you do have blacks, but you also have young people are being targeted because how they profile them. Because young people, how we dress, what we say, they all profile it as a potential person to do a crime.
Exactly.
And so it's not. I don't think it's just okay. We're just out here to get specifically black people, specific Hispanic people. That's the case for some areas and some people, but I think as a generalization, as police brutality, it's not a race issue. They don't know they need to check themselves.
Against a whole group of people, and you really don't know nothing about them or their intent, or if they was trying to be malicious or anything, just because of how they look and the race that they were born into, because nobody can really help the race that you're born into. You can't help them.
You know, and I can definitely relate to that. You know why? It was just, maybe a month or two ago, me and my partner, Will, we was sitting in the parking lot at the mall talking, right? And I wasn't paying attention, but I paid attention, but I saw it, but I wasn't looking at it how Will paid attention to it. Well, I'm leaning against Will's car, and we talking about some future projects and things of that nature, right? And so this white girl comes out the mall. She noticed us leaning against Will's car. Her car was parked right next to Will's car. I peep her come out, but I just thought she was somebody, just going about their business. I didn't pay attention to her go back in the mall. Then she came back out the mall. Guess what she had with her?
Security.
The police. And so the police walked her all the way.
She had the police or she had security? Small security.
Small security. Okay. I call them, they all cops. You put the uniform on and me, you're a cop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she walked up to the car and the dude got into the open, stood there and let it right in between us and escorted her to her car. And so, I'm outspoken. Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad like, did she really do that?
But why? You can't be.
I get mad because...
Like, why? Because I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, you can't be mad. You know why?
Well, so you just stereotype me, though.
No, it's not stereotype.
You did. You thought that I was going to do it.
Dudes.
And we're a woman.
Women.
It don't matter.
It does
matter. Everybody not out to harm people.
Yeah, but
we having an innocent conversation.
But she doesn't know that.
Well, I know she don't.
Okay, listen. You know my story, right?
Yeah.
So if I go outside and if I see two guys well, me, I'm gonna go hard, so I'm gonna go to the car by myself, you know, unless I feel really, really, really threatened. You know, but you have people out here, men are freaking crazy, and you know that.
But what I'm saying, it ain't
But
like
you
we was
can't
gawking
be-
her.
I
We didn't
know
even
that,
pay her
but
no attention.
But we're women.
You feel what I'm
It has
saying?
nothing to do with
It was
your
just
looks.
a simple fact that we was
It could've
two
been
black
two-
guys
no.
in the mall
No.
parking lot. That's
It's
what it was.
two guys.
And she was a white
It's
girl.
two guys.
No.
But let me, like,
I'd have been more
let me
understanding of that.
interject real fast because, like, y'all don't know her story. Y'all don't know what she could have been through.
That's true.
She could have had a story like where two black guys have attacked her, and so she's like mentally like,
Exactly.
I don't want to.
So you
'cause
can't
me,
take
'cause
it
I'm like-
personal. You
yeah,
can't
'cause
take it
me-
But at the same time, you see, but it goes both ways. Jay don't know our story. I feel some type of way like that. 'Cause
But
I
that's
don't
where
tend to-
it comes to racial profile, because some people do profile, and they profile for security. Because I would done the same. I profile white people all the time. If you wearing glasses, you wearing a trench coat, and it's hot outside, and you wearing all black, and it's
Oh,
hot
yeah,
outside,
I'm going the other way.
I'm thinking you gonna shoot somebody.
Right? I'm gonna get the cop before I go outside. I'm not gonna wait until I get halfway to my car, then stop, because I saw her stop, look at us like this.
She
And
had
then she went
she
the
had
other way,
she
went back in and
rethought
got
it.
this.
She rethought it.
But
That's
so-
like
so
that's
what?
like if I'm walking, I see this man with a black trench coat, and I'm like, nope, sorry. I'm
Exactly.
walking the other way. I mean,
I guess I must be racist because I feel you on the sensitive. I feel you, but I don't feel it for the white girl. I just
I
don't.
If
feel
she was
it. I don't
assaulted
feel
That's
it at
anyway.
all.
She
It was
should've
you
used
and you
pepper
feel
spray.
personal. You know, but that's not what it is.
'Cause
It's the fact that you're a man.
Yes, I'm a racial profile the hell out you.
so why you
day
get
long.
mad when Shorty did it?
Right.
Because that was against
Right.
me. I guess. I don't know why I was offended. Yes, I was offended. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a racial profile. If you come in
like one of y'all just said, man, if a dude come with he white and he looking all disgruntled and hair all unkempt and he trench coat up, is hot out, I think he got an AK on it. Man, white folks do stuff like that. They uncivilized like that. I'm not going down in no massacre, murders, nothing like that. I'm definitely wrong for it because at the end of the day, a dude can be unkempt and disgruntled and have a trench coat on and he ain't coming to harm nobody. But all the things and all the craziness in the world and what the news portrays and what the news shows and what we actually experience and you know and see, you know, it fits the profile. You get what I'm saying? So when it fit the profile, my antennas go up. I'm on you. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to see if this is the culprit. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm not. My pants ain't sagging. I ain't got a blunt hanging out my mouth. I'm a businessman. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not in an unsavory area. So for you to treat me as if I fit some profile or what a thug or somebody might be about to rob you, then I got a problem with that.
You don't think you could have
I
profiled?
only think I fit into that my skin color is black.
No,
That's it.
no, I'm looking at you right now.